Good morning, Brother Anthony and Brother Mark, and anyone else, brothers or sisters, that's watching this. Try to get this done each day, and the Lord likes it. I know that my Brother Anthony likes it up in Providence, and my Brother Mark. And each day, it's important to take time with the Lord. It doesn't have to be the way I'm doing it here. It can be just sitting quietly with Him wherever you're at, in your home, in your car, taking a shower, whatever. The Lord's with you wherever you go. And today, brothers and sisters, I'm going to give you some inspirational words that inspire me each day and share them with you. And these words say this. It says, look to me continually for help. And we should look to the Lord continually for help, for comfort and companionship. Because I am always by your side, the briefest glance can connect you with me. Think about that. The briefest glance, and it's so true that we just have to take that moment to think of Him. And that's a glance, and He's always there, and He's always attentive to us when we look to Him. If we don't look to Him and we act on our own, He's still there, but He can't act because we didn't ask Him. We didn't look to Him. When you look to me for help, it flows freely from my presence, freely. This recognition of your need for me in small matters as well as in large ones keeps you spiritually alive. Praise God. Wow. Heavy line there. When you need comfort, I love to enfold you in my arms. Right now, Mark and I and Brother Anthony, we have some concerns, and we need that comfort. So we are turning to the Lord, and we did turn to the Lord. And He's going to provide that comfort because it's a promise right out of the Bible. I enable you not only to feel comforted, but also to be a channel through whom I comfort others. Praise God. Thus, you are doubly blessed, because a living channel absorbs some of whatever flows through it. My constant companionship is the piece de resistance. I mess this one up all the time. Piece de resistance. I think it's the resistance. The summit of salvation blessings. No matter what losses you experience in your life, no one can take away this glorious gift. Praise God, huh? We are, if we allow ourselves to be, channels, just like a pipe carries the water. If we allow the Spirit of the Lord to flow through us, then others see the Spirit of the Lord through us. Doesn't mean we are the Spirit of the Lord, but it says it absorbs some of whatever flows through it. So by letting the Lord flow through us more and more, we absorb more and more of Him, and therefore we will be changed to where people see Him in us more and more and more and more. But we have to let Him flow through us to others to obtain that. And actually, I don't think a lot of my Christian brothers and sisters really understand that. Intellectually, they hear the words. They know what the words are the truth. But they don't live the words. And they're still programmed to the world. And that happens from childhood. Because my parents, and maybe your parents, most likely your parents, were programmed by their parents, who were programmed by their parents into the world. You have to do this, and you have to make money, and you have to have a job, and you have to have this, and you have to have that, and you have to have this. And in reality, it would have been better for all parents to say, the only thing you need is the Lord. Back before the Bible was even written, if you read Genesis, those people were living with God. They taught all their children and themselves and all the people they met to turn to God. The walls of Jericho came down because they taught their children to praise God and keep praising God. Okay? You know, people look at the Bible as just a bunch of fairy tale stories that might help you in this life. Number one, they're not fairy tale stories. They can be read and taken in that form of fashion. But if you're connected to Christ and have chosen Christ, the Bible stories will take on a much different meaning. You'll see relationships in those, what people can call as fairy tale stories. You'll see relationships in your life right today. And they can be used, and you can gain great insight into yourself, which helps you become a better Christian. I'm going through struggles right now with some of the Christian pastors here in Fall River. And I've sent out some letters to them, and I am hoping to hear back. Number one, I asked them for something, and I asked in the Lord's name. And I am their brother in Christ. And if they want to judge me not so, then they better have a reference in the Bible that proves that I'm not. And by asking as a Christian brother, since the Lord says we're all brothers and sisters, if your brother asks for anything, okay, give it to him. If he asks for your coat, give him your pants too. Give him more than he asked for. Now, to intellectually know that is one thing. To put it into reality and do it, that's the hard part. And pastors, above all, should know that and do it. To be an example for the Christians that are following Jesus, but following Jesus through them. And they'd be teaching wrong. They'd be showing them the wrong way to do it. That's not right. Biblically, it's not right. And on those letters, the last part of the letter, I said, I'm looking forward to them contacting me and giving me that opportunity that I'm asking for. And if I don't get that opportunity, that means they're denying me. And if they don't contact me, they're shunning me. To shun your brother or sister in Christ, they better be apologizing to the Lord first and then come and apologize to me, because they owe me an apology. They don't have to agree with me. But if your brother or sister asks for assistance and you ignore even contacting them, that's not right. Period, it's not right. And if they don't know that, then the devil's gotten a hold of them, got a hold of their mind, and is now controlling the people that come in to follow them. So the devil can teach them and deceive them into believing this is the way, when the only way is the name that's on the shirt and the spirit that's in the heart. And if they claim to have it, they're not showing it. And you don't have to get angry about it. It's their problem. I didn't mean to bring that problem into their life. The Lord inspired me to do this. And I think he's realizing maybe it's time for all, because I've only sent things out to just a few churches. There's churches everywhere. All Christians in little groups that have all divided up to say, I'm right, you're wrong. Wrong. No. The only one that's right is Jesus and God. That's it. And if you don't get that out of the Bible, New or Old Testament, then I have to pray for you, because you better get it. Okay? You have to get that to become the Christian that God wants you to become. Okay, I'm going to put this up on the internet. And I know that one of those pastors looks at these. He may not look at mine, because he doesn't respect me as a Christian. Okay? He wants to judge me, I think. And there's others too, I'm pretty sure. I've even had a little argument, not an argument, but a discussion over this matter with one of them. And he's already been deceived by the devil. What do you say? Huh? You got to change their mind. They got to understand that it's about Jesus, not about them, not about their church. No. Church is just a platform to present Christ as per your example to the Christians that come to that church. And a lot of the pastors are making it all about them. Because I think when they go to these Christian Bible schools, I think they're taught that. I can't prove that, so it might be just a guess on my part, but it seems like they're, oh yeah, don't listen to anybody. That's not good, you know. If any of them can prove me biblically wrong, come tell me. I'd like to know, actually. Right? I don't believe it. But if you prove it through the Bible, then I will believe it. Okay. Have a great day, brothers and sisters. Mark, Anthony. Brother Anthony, I'll talk to you. I'm going to do another one for you right now. Love you. All right. Have a great day. Peace, brothers and sisters. Bye-bye.